Okay, we're talking again about conflicts of interest, and we just talked about blocking markets, and a variation on that is what is called in the industry. This is terminology, by the way, that's common in the industry: blocking markets, flooding the market. Flooding the market is the next conflict of interest that we're going to talk about, and it's really a variation on blocking the market, but it's on a much larger, more random effort than it would then blocking the market. Blocking the market might apply to a single insurance company or a couple of very competitive insurance companies, where you're trying to make sure no other broker can get access to those insurance companies. Flooding the market is just randomly sending out applications all over the place to as many insurance companies as possible to try to prevent competition. And flooding the market is very common in the industry, and it's a big reason that underwriters decline so many applications. This is a big reason that underwriters are buried, is that this tactic, flooding the marketplace, is very common. Obviously, the problem is that when you're randomly sending applications out all over the place, while it's good for the broker in terms of making sure no other broker can compete, it also guarantees that good underwriters are going to decline to quote at all. Don't necessarily know who they are, but remember, pricing is so subjective that by flooding the marketplace with applications, sending an application to every insurance company possible, you guarantee that good underwriters somewhere are going to be declining that account. The conflict of interest arises because it's obviously in the client's best interest to get more quotes, and so a broker can make a case that, look, I'm just aggressively shopping for you. And in fact, we hear this on behalf of clients very often, where I do the best for my client. I shop hard every year. Well, it's hard to know where the line is crossed between looking out for the client and just flooding the market to make sure there's no competition from other brokers. Again, good brokers will honor that line and they'll look out for the client. But sometimes it's very hard to tell, hard for clients to tell. And we'll have a real life example in another video coming up that will kind of illuminate this. But it's really hard for clients because most clients trust their broker, so they can't tell if the broker is really shopping hard or if they're flooding the marketplace with applications to prevent any other competition.